Big trees, big machines, chainsaws and joinery. Welcome back to Kerrol Reborn. So we're off another jaunt in Tommy the Transit Tipper. My friend John Turner's holding the camera and we're off to pick up the stem timbers.
I feel like I've just walked into a Canadian logging film.
It's amazing, isn't it? So, these ones are railway bridges apparently. So, although it's big pieces of timber to me, to these guys, that's small fry stuff. But this is the wood yard. I understand the green ends are up Pepe. See what I mean about big toys? Scale of this place. Oh, these just stunning timbers. So this is the Pepe stack, the timber I'm using for the stem. It's got these incredible trunks. Now the story I'm hearing here is that before they're handled by the machine, they're often, because they're so big, split. I guess that's a horizontal bandsaw that just runs it.
Just comes in half, or woodmiser and cuts it in half.
But to get to see inside these, well, there's me slabbing with a little chainsaw, so it's really done. Some incredible bulks of timber here, aren't there? Got any oak?
Oh, yeah. That's the road, but that
Looks like oak. No, it's absolutely.
yeah.
So I've got a conversation going on with East Brothers about seasoned oak for the frame. So you've seen me slabbing up a small piece of oak with my chainsaw. That's the scale of operation I'm talking about here. So we can do some business and get framing sooner. Should we get these chucked on?
Yeah, no problem, yeah.
I'm just going to say cheers to Harrison's going to dash away, just thanks for his time, and actually to East Brothers have been so kind. When I've been dealing with the sales team, but exactly what I wanted for the keel. It's just magic.
No problem, thanks a lot. Cheers.
So there you go. Kerrol's new stem timbers. Beautiful they are. It's always going to be a conversation about why choose these timbers, why choose this material over oak. That's a long conversation. Right now, just happy to be boat building after so much boat taking aparting. Right, when the rain comes again, let's get out of here. So it's a rare sunny day for this time of year, maybe the first day of spring. So I'm going to grab the chance to get the tent flaps open, get some light and try and dry the place out and get these blocks chainsawed. Just a quick note on what I'm marking here. So I've got the accurate line of the template, but also margin lines. I'll cut this way over size with the chainsaw, and then we'll get more and more accurate with the bandsaw and planing. feeling strong?
You only need a hand.
I think so.
Over like it
I
well.
just want to get it up here.
Just flat.
Yeah, but it's just out of my lift reach, if you know what I mean. That's great, yeah, that was the... Yeah,
That was it.
just a bit out
The
of
lift.
it.
Alright, buddy.
Cheers, Dave.
Not a problem.
So, with the timbers arriving now for the stem, I need to make some sense of how to cut them and handle them. This needs moving, probably to about there, which means moving that trip hazard. I've got a good bench, a couple of old bench legs I've always hung on to. And I really, really need to make some screens because I'm not going anywhere near this. These old bench legs have been kicking around with me for about a decade in case they were useful. Well, finally, they are. Well, there you go. I probably just need to make sure this is true and square. I'll screw these down when I actually want to cut some timbers, because until then I can just push them across out of the way of the passage. But that was the plan. Let's see if it works, eh? To cut the first scarf joint, I start by grading down the timber to a perfectly flat surface with electric and then hand planes. Always using steel edges, looking for the light underneath the steel edge is the best way to see a flat plane. Next I use the circular saw to chop down to the joint line. If I was making lots of the same joint, I'd probably make a jig for a router, but for one-offs, it's quicker this way. It's always quite satisfying to knock off the waste. Then it's back to planes and chisels for that perfect flat face. No, I'm not building a gallows, finances aren't quite that bad. I'm building this gantry to do some lifting because this second scarf face is cut. I need to lift this stem up and around so its face meets that one. I can't keep asking the boatyard boys because I think I've used up my favours there, and I just got to get on with it. Well, that's a satisfying day's work, I can tell you that for free. That's the first rough cut, with plenty of work to do now to fettle this face, or these pair of faces, to get them to marry perfectly. But actually they're looking pretty good. I put a bright light behind, the light gap looks nice and even, there's not much to do. There's a wee gap here, perfect, because when I kerf this face, it'll all close back in. I need to get some long cramps to hold it together though for all of that work, and the job of getting this right, getting it fastened, finalising the shape and starting to get it in is going to be in next episode. Right now it's late on a Sunday and I'm going to get this footage into Anthony to get the editing in, because I promised people on YouTube in the comments that there will be episodes every fortnight, which is kind of a reciprocal deal. It's good for YouTube, it's good for people following the story, but it's good for me to get a kick. So please leave comments and chat to me to keep the pressure on. Cheers for now though. See you next time on Carol Reborn.